that'll do it for the rundown for the Super Bowl rundown. I'm going to get into my in the zone and in the red players here. Obviously, in the zone player for me, I want to give a little more love there to Leo Chanel with 6 tackles, tackle for a loss, blocks that extra point, which really changes the dynamic. The difference between a 4-point game and a 3-point game seems so minuscule to the average fan out there, but it's really the change of the world. It's a difference between being okay with not having to force the ball for a touchdown and being able to be we're in field goal range. Don't force it. Don't make a mistake. Just get the first down or just take the points when you have them. So it's a massive play in that game. So shout out Leo. My Super Bowl MVP. We'll call it. And as far as my in the red player, which would be our least valuable player for us. And for me, that was George Kittle. George Kittle is just not having an impact in the receiving game. Wasn't really a threat. The only real big play he had in the game was in the first quarter there on that. I believe it was a holding penalty that ended up coming back. He caught that big long one there that ended up coming back and not counting. But other than that, just 2 catches, 4 yards. Only had 3 targets in the game, and in the biggest game of the year, you need your big time players to step up, and he just wasn't a part of the offense for some reason there, which does surprise me because I thought Shanahan would have a good scheme for him here. I think the Chiefs can be got with a good tight end. So I think they took a swing there, a swing and a miss on Kittle, on the game plan for Kittle there. Very similarly, I thought the Chiefs had a very poor plan with Kelsey in the first half of that game, but obviously they switched up at halftime there, and he comes back for 92 yards in the second half. So you can't blame that. That's why Andy Reid's one of the best ever. Yeah, I mean he's definitely in the top 2 in modern era for sure, if not all time, depending on how you look on some of the older old school coaches. But Andy's got the utmost respect here in the NFL. And he just gets it done. And obviously, he already said he's coming back. I did see Travis Kelce on the New Heights podcast said he will not ever play for another coach other than Andy Reid. So if Andy decides to hang it up before Travis, to me it sounds like Travis would hang it up with him. So that's a shout out there. That just shows you the amount of respect that those guys have for each other. It's 2 Hall of Fame guys that just don't want to play with anybody else. So you appreciate that. Obviously, Mahomes is Mahomes. So I mean, why would Andy come back to try to win 3 in a row? So it's they're very dead set on being a dynasty, and it's all on the table now. Not well, we've seen a three-peat here in quite some time. So it's exciting to see them have the opportunity for it. Obviously, New England had the chance to do it and couldn't do it. They did win 3 in 4 years. So we'll see what next year has for Kansas City. But that'll wrap up my in the zone and the red players here for us.